And then we'll jog over to another part of the big ideas that I know many people enjoy, and that is about crypto assets or digital assets. And you'll see how we get to our base case for the Bitcoin price and our bull case. Many people know us for our bull case, $1.5 million. And we actually think the odds have gone up that our bull case will be the right number because of what is becoming the institutionalization of this new asset class. So many institutional investors are now looking at Bitcoin and thinking that they need to add it to their asset allocation because its return profile looks so much different and its risk profile looks so much different from all of the other assets in their portfolios. And then in another section of big ideas, you'll see stablecoins. And I do think it is quite a surprise to learn that stablecoins in total, the transaction value of all of them is roughly, or was last year, $15 trillion. That was more than either Visa or MasterCard. And by the end of the year, the run rate was nearly double that, $30 trillion. Now, when we say that, I want to make sure you understand that this is transaction value. There are very large transactions taking place with stablecoins. Transaction volume, or the number of transactions, Visa and MasterCard still have many more transactions, but the value that is ramping through the digital asset ecosystem as decentralized finance takes off, or another way of saying it, the internet financial system takes off, that is scaling tremendously in a way that I don't think people really understand. So we wanted to highlight the difference between that and the stable coins in the context of Visa and MasterCard.
All crypto enthusiasts and market watchers, there's electrifying news shaking up the financial world. Cathie Wood has just come out to reveal her future prediction for Bitcoin, and it is nothing less than hitting a staggering 1.5 million by 2030. Sounds too good to be true? Well, Cathie Wood has laid out a potential path to this astonishing milestone. Could the involvement from global financial systems and the burgeoning institutional adoption be the answer?
I'll wind up now by talking about what all of these convergences are going to do to economic activity and to the stock market as a whole. We believe that real GDP growth globally is going to accelerate from 3%, where it has been for the past 125 years, to 7 to 8%, if not more, thanks to the convergence among these technologies: robotics, energy storage, artificial intelligence, blockchain technology, and multi-omic sequencing. Now, why are we so confident about that? That sounds like an outrageous number. The consensus forecast is 3%. Well, the reason is, if you look back in history, you will see that about 125 years ago, 3 innovation platforms were evolving at the same time: telephone, electricity, and internal combustion engine. And what did that do to real GDP growth globally? It increased the rate of real GDP growth by 5-fold. We went from 0.6%, where the world had been over the 400 years, from 1500 to 1900. We went from 0.6% to 3%. That was a 5-fold increase. And now we're telling you, even though there are 5 innovation platforms evolving, with AI at the heart and soul of the acceleration in these technology platforms, that we're only going to see a 2 to 2.5-fold increase. We think that could be very conservative. And one of the reasons this is going to happen is because of productivity.
Integrating Bitcoin into the global financial tapestries. Imagine the implications of the U.S. government mulling over a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Data doesn't lie. Bitcoin's metrics are hard to ignore. The daily transaction volume is smashing prior records. Hash rates peak relentlessly, and an impressive number of investors cling to their Bitcoin holdings, showing steadfast belief in its long-term promise.
Productivity is going to grow dramatically, and productivity is associated with low inflation growth as well. You can have higher wage growth if productivity is rising. So it's a win-win for everyone. And what a win-win means is wealth creation. And what does that mean for the stock market? Well, if we're right, then the value associated with truly disruptive innovation during the next 5 years in the equity markets, we believe, is going to rise from $12 trillion to $140 trillion, more than tenfold. Now, you might wonder what is going to happen to the Mag 6 during that period of time. Well, the Mag 6 will probably do fine altogether, although some will be disrupted by this new world order. That said, we expect the Mag 6 to go from 16 trillion today to 60 trillion. So that's about a fourfold increase, maybe a little less than that. This is another way of saying that we expect the equity market, the bull market, to broaden out during the next 5 years and benefit a lot of companies that have been toiling away while the Mag 6 were getting all the glory. And soon we think they are going to deliver the goods as well. And the goods means equity market appreciation. So we know that innovation solves problems, and we know that innovation is key to growth. That's why I founded ARK more than 10 years ago, and truly disruptive innovation is here now. So remember, download Big Ideas 2025 from ark-invest.com and enjoy 140 pages of research, original research, that has been done so masterfully by our analysts and our chief futurist and our directors. They deserve all the credit. I am just here to tell the story.
This burgeoning trust is reflected in the newfound vigor bought Bitcoin ETFs, causing traditional investment portfolios to set aside larger slices for Bitcoin. Cathie Wood's ambitious forecast of hitting 1.5 million by 2030 isn't a whimsical daydream. Instead, it's steeped in strategically sound assumptions. As we close this chapter on Bitcoin's burgeoning narrative, it's hard not to be swept by its promise. For investors who recognize potential in these trends and Cathie Wood's predictions, as audacious as they seem, Bitcoin offers allure. The cryptocurrency landscape today positions Bitcoin strategically, both in institutional favor and as government entities flirt with crypto storage paradigms. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's keep this bull run going.